from this to this. Hi guys, so today I will be doing a video that I never hoped that I would ever have to do, and obviously I will be showing you how I will be covering up my black eyes. If you're curious how this happened to my face, I recorded a storytime video, so I will link that below and make sure to watch that as well. My family is landing in about 20 minutes at the airport to come visit me for the first time since I moved to LA 5 months ago. So this needs to go away before they get here because they will freak out. So this has to work. So I bought some products that should hopefully make this little mess go away. So let's just dive right into this video. I will be starting with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I bought this product in the lightest color that they have, which is light fair. What I was actually recommended at the store was to use like almost like an orangey pink peachy like color to put over this to hide the discoloration, but that was $20, and I honestly am not spending $20 on a product that I only need for like a week, so I just skipped that. And this is a full coverage product, so this should do the trick. I'm going to squeeze this product onto my hand here, so you got a nice little blob, and then I have this flat brush. Okay, so I will be taking this product and I will just be applying it to everywhere. So make sure whatever you do to one side, do it to the other side. So for example, just because this has way more over here than this side, and this has way darker than this side, put the product everywhere that you put it on each side. So right away I can already tell that this is covering very well. And I am using dabbing motions instead of smearing. So make sure you just dab it on. That will help the product be just, I guess, like thicker, and it'll just apply better basically. So we're gonna go back to this other side and do the same thing. So as you can tell, just with that one coat, it is already pretty much covered. So I'm gonna take it up to my eyelid now, and I am going to cover my entire eyelid up to my eyebrow. So as I get closer to my actual eyebrow, I want to wipe off some of this product so that it's not such a harsh line. So I'm just gonna put it actually back onto my hand, and I'm just gonna just smear it off a little bit. And then actually right here, I'm just gonna draw the line under my eyebrow carefully. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you can always go back through and fix it. But I just don't want it to be super pigmented right there. And already I look a lot better, obviously. This is just step one. Moving on to the other eye. Just working the product out. You really don't need a lot of product here because a little bit goes a long way, and this is a full coverage product, so you shouldn't need a ton of product for it to do its job. Like, I have a lot of excess product on my hand right now because I squeezed out way more than I needed. You really only need about a pea-size amount, I would say. And I'm just going over my eyebrows. So already you can tell that you can't see the bruising that badly. You can see it a little bit here. I mean, you can still see it, but we're not done yet. So by the time we are done, this should be pretty much covered. But like I said, if you have dark bruising and you actually want to spend the money and do it right, I would recommend getting a sort of peachy toned like concealer, and that will reverse the coloration of the darkness. So you're just going to be doing some color correcting, versus me here, I am just pretty much covering it with a full coverage, like a very light full coverage, which works as well, but it depends how good you want this to look. I should probably care more than I do, but I am cheap, so I do not want to spend, you know, $20 on a product just for this instance. So I'm going to take a little bit more product and just really get it on this black part. And once you are done, most crucial step is making sure you give it enough time to fully dry. So do not come in with your next product until everything is dry. Okay, so now that I am happy with this first step, I am going to wait and let it dry. So I'm just gonna like blur out the edges a little bit with this dry sponge. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to because I think it'll make a more smooth transition when I put the rest of my makeup on. And again, with the sponge, you always dab, never smear. So like I said, it's very important to make sure that the product fully dries before you go in with your next product, because otherwise they're just gonna mix together, smear together, and you're gonna have a mix of colors and it's just not going to work properly. But the next product that I will be using is the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in 22N, which is light neutral. So I will be taking this out of the package. It is brand new. So this is what it looks like. Very cute. Oh my god. It's fine, I didn't break it. Okay, so that was stupid. Now that I feel like I am dry enough, I am going to either use a new brush or remove the product from the old brush. I'm just going to remove the product a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't really matter, just get the excess off. And I'm going to take my Shape Tape, beautiful. I'm going to just take my brush and take the product onto the brush like this. So I'm going to start where I began, which is this eye, and just do the same thing. So coming back over with a concealer is going to give you better coverage, and it is going to make you look more normal, because then you're going to go over with your foundation after, and it's going to be more color matched to your skin. And I am again using dabbing motions. So I am drawing like a triangle almost under my eye. So that looks nice. And the bruise is completely covered. I'm gonna go to the other side. So now that I have applied all the product that I want to, I'm going to come back in with this dry sponge, and I am just going to bounce on top of it. Just bouncing everywhere to just kind of let everything blend and have smooth edges. And I'm gonna go back in and do my eyebrow line a little bit better. Okay, so it's not perfect, but not very noticeable. Now that we have the bruise covered, you are just going to go through with your foundation like usual and just apply your foundation. So I went ahead and got my sponge wet for this. You can use a brush or whatever you usually use. So I'm just going to dip this into my foundation. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape foundation in light neutral. I probably put a little bit too much, but that is okay. We will make it work. And again, we are bouncing, not smearing. So now I have my foundation evenly on. I am going to go back and just put, just for safety measures, this isn't necessary, but I'm just being extra cautious today. I'm just gonna go back a little bit and dab a little bit more product over my help areas. Just a tiny bit, just really a tiny bit. So this next step is very important. I am going to take a translucent powder. I am using the Airspun loose face powder. Just gonna open that and take this brush, doesn't really matter what brush you use, and take a little bit of product and dab it over my eyes where I needed to apply the coverage makeup to hide my eye. This is just going to set the product and help it stay put all day long. So I'm going to apply this under my eyes a little bit too, like I normally would. Really make sure to get your places where your black eye is. So now that it'll go Ghost, I'm gonna just let that chill there for a second. It doesn't really matter how perfect it is, in my opinion at least. And I am going to take my Smashbox contour palette like this, and I am going to bring back some coloration into my face. This is the brush I will be using. I just will be dipping it into these two colors. So now I will be just wiping off any of the excess powder that I put on earlier. So now that I'm happy with that, I will be taking this NYX micro brow pencil in the color Chocolate, and I will just be fixing my eyebrows. Usually I would do my eyebrows after I do my makeup because they kind of get a little bit messed up, but when you put like foundation on and such, so I'll just be coming through with this and just spooling through my eyebrows, getting any product off of them, and then I'll be coming through and just fixing any naked spots. So I am happy enough with that. I'm not doing a perfectionist makeup look today. I am literally just trying to look so that my family does not see me. I'm pretty much done with my face, and next I will just be putting on eyelashes and mascara, and I will be done. So this is my face so far. I'm actually gonna throw a little bit of blush on. This is the Fit Me blush, and I think it's just shade 15 possibly? I don't really know. Just a little blush because I just want to look alive. So that, and then I always use these BoldFace makeup lashes. I am obsessed. So obviously these are worn already. So beautiful. I love these lashes. Not even sponsored. I don't know which one this is because I always mix up the packages. I have like a million of them, but this one says it's Spice It Up. It might be Spice It Up. Not 100% for sure on that, but I will just be applying this off camera because that is a whole other video in itself. And voila, I got an eyelash. So this is the final look, and cannot see my bruises anymore. The scrape is still here, but I didn't even worry about that. So just zoom in. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm so sorry if you had to watch this video because that means you probably have a black eye too. So I used, just a little recap, I started with the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics in Light Fair, and then I let that dry, went over it with the Tarte Shape Tape in my color, which is light neutral, and then we use a translucent powder over that, and then just do the rest of your makeup as usual, and you should be good to go. I'm going to actually finish this look with a setting spray just to help it stay for the entire day. I will be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible. Shake her up and give me a little squirt. So this is my final look. I look so much better. My family will be here in about 15 minutes, so this is perfect timing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and it will help you out for fixing your black eye and making you look less crazy out in public. Make sure to check out my storytime video to find out what happened to my face, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.